Hello guys, thanks for jumping back into my channel. This is MindYourCrypto, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to talk about Cardano. But before I begin, this is my advice guys, that in April, XLM, altcoins like XLM, XRP, Aave, and of course Ethereum, and those who follow the Ethereum trend will do very good in April. That's just my opinion though, and I am repeating that because I told you guys again in my anchor video before, but for my new viewers, of course, this is my advice. That's why I started with this one here. And of course, I want to thank you for supporting me. I want to grow together, guys. Let's grow together. This is a new channel. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button, and share. This means a lot to me. And of course, I don't want to be a moon boy that promises you 100x and such prices. I want always to give realistic, honest reviews for you guys. Okay, so let's go back guys to ADA against Cardano and the MACD, the blue line here and the signal line. You can see how close they are to each other. You can see it guys here. This is very good situation for ADA Cardano because we are moving sideways, we are getting a squeeze point here, a closure point, and we might see the blue line going above, crossing the orange line right here, and I'm expecting to see that of course. But right now, let's see that why we had this huge high risk for ADA and we moved a bit sideways. We didn't have this much correction, guys. According to the pump up starting 3rd January, we had like a 900% pump up, 9x. Okay, but now we moved a bit sideways. We had the minor correction, 38% of course, and now we are moving a bit sideways, forming new higher lows but new lower highs. So that's why we are going to a squeeze point. I will explain to you later. Right now this is our major support level that we don't want to go beyond this one, and this is a resistance level that we want to surpass, so we will be sure that ADA will do good and will continue to grow in the short term. But in my opinion guys, this is good news. This is good news here because I'm expecting to see the blue line going above the orange line, the signal line. Okay, so that's good. Let's go now to the RSI and the commodities channel index. That's what I was talking about for the lower highs and the higher lows. Higher lows, lower highs, we're getting to the squeeze point here. We might see this sideways correction, and then 9th April around there, maybe maybe next day, maybe the next day, maybe the previous day, we might see a pump up soon for the Cardano. Of course, I'm expecting the commodity channel index to do something like this, going a bit sideways till the 7th April, 8th April, and then moving upwards. The same with the RSI. I want to see them moving sideways or even upwards in the next days. Right now, we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation for RSI and the commodity channel index, of course. But that doesn't mean they won't go upwards, and afterwards if they go upwards the price will follow. We might reach the top here and we might test this resistance level again, and afterwards we might have a minor correction forming a new higher low and then breaking up to these resistance points. Okay, so that's the news for ADA Cardano, for the RSI and the commodity channel index and the possible trend afterwards. So here guys, I want to go to the Bollinger Bands. We formed the two tops I'm always talking about, two tops here, and now we are getting to a squeeze point here. We are getting to a squeeze point when the bottom line, as you can see, where the bottom line is going upwards, the top line is going downwards, and they are about to get closer. This is a squeeze point. We're about to get here, the squeeze point, and this is what I'm talking about the buying opportunities we might have. Of course, if you want to be more sure about Cardano, you should invest afterwards we hit this one here, resistance line, go above, but I am a bit optimistic, okay? I'm a bit optimistic. You can see here, the higher the volatility, the higher the risk. That's why we had these corrections here and going a bit sideways. We had this huge pump up, candles here that extending the top line. That's why we went inside again this bubble. Okay, so here that's the squeeze point I was talking about. You have the squeeze point for the mid-term opportunities. It is very good. The squeeze point gives us mid-term opportunities, and it can give us, of course, long-term and short-term, but especially mid-term. Okay, guys. So, and short-term sometimes. Okay, mid-short-term. I will rephrase that. So guys, that's it for the Bollinger Bands, and now let's go to ADA against Bitcoin in the 4-hourly frame. You can see here the top here, the next top which was lower than the previous one, the 50-day EMA crossing here the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA, going upwards, being the resistance line. But right now what I'm expecting to see is a turnaround for the 20-day and 30-day EMA going above, sorry, I don't want that, going above this one here, going both of the lines going above, and the 50-day EMA going here like that. Okay, so I'm expecting to see 20 and 30-day EMA moving up and the 50-day EMA going down again for ADA, but we will see about that of course in the next few hours, days, guys. But right now, that's why we had this little bearish situation here. That's why we moved like that, because 50-day EMA crossed the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA, and of course the 50-day EMA now became a resistance level. Back here it was a support, then a resistance again, then a support. You can see here we always have that in the sideways situation, always moving the 50-day EMA moving from upwards to downwards, etc. Okay, so that's why here in this huge pump up we got the 50-day EMA having this much distance from the other lines, and of course then meeting again and having this close distance when we move sideways, when we're having sideways. And of course here you can see new higher lows till we get this squeeze point for ADA against Cardano in the 4-hour frame. Let's go now to the 1-day frame. Same happened here, guys. The 30-day EMA is getting so much close to 20-day EMA, and the 50-day EMA is moving. Still the 50-day EMA is beyond the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA, and I want them to remain like this in order to see it pumping up again. I want to see this circle here forming new higher lows, new higher lows, new lower highs, and then pumping up as well from this top and this top and this top here, new higher lows. You can see it here, guys. New lower highs, sorry, new higher lows. Okay, that's what I want to see, and the 50-day EMA continue to grow, to go beyond the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA, of course. But let's go now to the daily frame again at ADA against Bitcoin. But I want you guys to show you something. That's the regression, that's the retracement, the Fibonacci retracement levels, and you can see we broke to this level here, we broke this resistance level over here. That's why we knew around here that we will see a pump up, and we tested this resistance level at Fibonacci level 0.382, as you can see here, guys, 0.382 or 38%, 30.2%, whatever you want. And then we went downwards again, downwards afterwards, staying in this line, making it our support line, making this like this. And now I want to see from ADA pumping up and going even above. We are not even close to the top here, guys, that we formed on 2018, of course. And I want ADA to do something like this, moving up, then having this huge pump up again. Same here like happened at 26 December 2017. And I want the same here, guys, to happen. Of course, I want the same here to see the squeeze point, then going upwards again and hitting new levels for ADA against Bitcoin, of course. We're in the daily frame, and right now, as we saw before, we maintain this 50-day EMA and the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA. We maintain these levels, and I want to see them going like this, even going upwards again for the ADA against Bitcoin. Let's go to ADA against Ethereum now. As you can see here, guys, this is a major support level. This one here is a major support level sitting in this way. The CCI, we have, according to the commodity channel index, we have an oversold situation, a buying opportunity, but the RSI is getting close to an oversold situation. But according to RSI, we don't have any oversold situation right now. But what I want to do is maintaining this level for ADA and then going above for ADA against Ethereum. This is a huge support line, guys. This is a huge support line, and I will show you right afterwards why. But right now you can see RSI CCI above the 170 for the RSI, and that's why we had this huge risk, this huge correction here, seeing the CCI and the RSI moving downwards, and here of course moving downwards as well. That's why we had this sideways even correction situation. But right now I am expecting the CCI and the RSI to move upwards, and let's hope that the ADA against Ethereum will do something like this. Of course, Ethereum is a giant right now, a sleeping giant right now, because not a sleeping, of course it has woken up, and in April I think it will do fantastic, but let's see and wait. And the reason I was calling this major support level, look at this weekly frame, guys. We're on the weekly frame, ADA against Ethereum, and look at this, 1, 2, 3 resistance level, we went above this, and now we are sitting in this support level. We don't want to get beyond this, because it will mean that ADA against Ethereum will fall down, and it will not be good for ADA. Of course, it might be due to Ethereum pumping so much, but we want ADA to follow Ethereum, okay? We want ADA to stay in this support level and then going back, going boom like this. We are moving upwards, still this resistance line, maybe even testing this resistance line over here, okay, and of course then going down. Okay, we might test this resistance line over here, then of course might go down a bit towards as well afterwards. We will have some smaller correction, and we will see ADA breaking up again. We will see about that. We are hoping to do something like this. I am cautiously optimistic for ADA. Let's see the next days, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and see you soon with more. Bye.